give it a shot. I ain't gonna be on here that long. What's up, everybody? Guava. Lil Farmer 73 here. Let me see if I can get some more light. There we go. A little bit more light. Anyway, what's going on, everybody? Good to see y'all in here. If you can see me, give me a thumbs up. If you can see me and hear me, give me 2 thumbs up. If you can see me, give me a thumbs up. If you can see me and hear me, give me 2 thumbs up. Please, when you enter the room, if you can see me, give me a thumbs up. If you can see me and hear me, give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Let me say hey to a few people in here. I can't see nothing either. I've been driving all day. Hey, Lita Pope, Rain, Chaser, Sauceless, Unbiased LLC. How you doing? AK, Mackenzie. Hey, AB, Carl Watts, making it make sense. Hey, Sam Whittle, Queen BG. How you doing? Tommy, Crafty Moms Creations. How you doing? Ashley, Tracy, Judah, Strawberry 32, C Jackson, Monique. I like the way you spelled that. Linda, how you doing? Will Burnett, OB, O-Dub, Q-Dub. How you doing? Sabian, how you doing? Listen, I just had a basically a medical emergency, and I'm gonna get right into it. Then I'm gonna get on out of here. Number one, let me see if y'all can see anything behind me. You can't, can you? Yeah, you can. That's the lake back there. Me and Lady Led is on the road again. You want to say, hey, babe, where you at? Huh? What? Stick your little head out. Say, hey. There you go. Me and Lady Led and Princess Pup is on the road again. She is in the bug out trailer with the air going because it's boiling in oil out here. It's hot. So I got a few things I want to talk about. One, we're out on the road and we do this a lot. Thank you, everybody, for the thumbs up. Thank you. We on the road and we do this a lot. And I want to talk to y'all about something that literally just happening just now. If everybody is worried about the stuff that's going on right now, and you worried about things that may happen, because I am. I'm just going to keep it real with you. You need to be worried. You need to be prepared or worried or both for everything that's going down right now. Now, one of the things, before I say anything else, listen, please go get a medical kit. Please go get your first aid gear in order. Please go get your first aid gear in order. I'm trying to get this light. I got candles, my lights is going, my security is on. I'm gonna take y'all for a tour around the truck so you can see a little bit of the security game I got going on. We're set up for, I think we're gonna be here for a couple days, I think. And then we're gonna head out and go somewhere else. Say you just bought a new one 2 days ago. Okay. Something flew in my ear. I don't know whether it flew in my ear or it fell off the tarp and crawled in my ear. Whatever it was, I ain't never felt nothing like that before, and I ain't never heard nothing like that before. It wasn't fluttering around. Lady Led is like, is it fluttering? I'm like, it feel like it's digging and trying to get into my brains. I ain't never felt nothing like that before. And it was making my eardrum do this. So it was digging. So I said, get me the medical kit right now. Medical kit. There was nothing else you could do without no medical kit. Nothing. Q-tips, all of that stuff that you need, ear flush, All of that, you needed that. I needed it immediately, and immediately Lady Lead was able to hand me my medical kit that's on the trailer. We got one that stays on the trailer now. So I could find it with the Q-tip and flush it. You think this is a game? You think all of these supplies is gonna stay in the stores after? I'm not even gonna go there. But with everything going on, everybody is preparing for fighting. I'm gonna say that. I'm trying to say this in the words that won't get me knocked. Everybody is ready to start fighting each other. And everybody still think this is a joke. Everybody still think they're watching a basketball tournament. Everybody is rooting for one team or the other, and they think this is after the game is over. We just pick up or leave our Coke cups and our popcorn on the floor and walk out the movie theater. Everybody think this is a movie. They think it's a game. I'm gonna tell you this. You know what I see? I see a lot of people getting hurt in the next coming months. I see a lot of people being injured. I told a friend this. I told a good friend of mine this. You know, anybody ever been to a concert? Anybody ever been to a concert? And you got there too early? Like I was just that regular gun guy, a regular meetup, and I was there too early, so I got a chance to see the band setting up. How many people ever got a chance to see the band setting up before the concert started? Anybody? Where they're still tuning their guitars and tuning their instruments and checking the mic checks. How many people ever been to a concert or a function and got there too early, and you're seeing everybody still setting up the stage for the big concert or the big night? Everybody raise your hand, say me. I'm gonna tell you something. Internet tripping. We've already watched the people practice. There we go. We've already watched the people practice. We've already watched them tune their instruments. We've already watched them do a microphone check. It was a horrible failure. But the reason why you test your instruments and everything first, if you got ears to hear, you hear me. If you don't, ain't nothing I could do. I'm not about to decipher this for you. You got to pay attention and listen close to what I'm saying. The first go round was all those people that was acting a fool out there. They were just tuning their instruments. They was testing places for weaknesses. They was doing a microphone check. And now that they know where we failed, they know where they failed, they know how to do it better this time. They know who's going to do what and who won't. They know who got the balls to pull this off and who don't. Get some more light over here. Let me get some light. I forgot her chair was behind me. That's better. They know now. See, they've learned. So my point is this. This next go round is going to be the concert, the actual damage. See, they threatened. The last time they threatened to rock the party. Remember? They threatened to rock the party. They failed. They just threatened. But they did a microphone check. They tuned their instruments. And now they know how to actually rock the party. You get what I'm saying? Okay, if you do. You better get your stuff together and get ready for this big concert. Because when this concert happened, it's gonna be like they just brought James Brown, Michael Jackson, and Prince back to life, and they all on the stage together. Tickets gonna be sold out. I know people is like, what is he talking about? If you don't know, I can't tell you. You should know by now. What I'm watching on TV, and I'm watching them say it, they ain't scared to say it no more. And frankly, I'm in a place right now. I'm in a place where I better watch my keep my voice down. Okay? So I'm just telling y'all, this is not a drill. This is not a game. You better go get your supplies while you still can. I spent a couple of days the other day. Please don't say it. I'm doing everything in my power not to say that. Please, if you know, you see me dancing around the actual message. I'm doing it so that will get me knocked. Please don't say that. If you don't have to spell it, listen, it don't need to be spelled out to people. Either you get it or you don't. So please don't say that again, please. Uh, Listen to me. If you don't got solar, let me go back to what I was saying. I spent the last couple of days. Everybody's like, still feel like that bug in my ear. I'm creeped out. I just spent the last couple days. Uh, how can I say this? I just spent 2 straight days polishing my furniture. If you get what I'm saying. If you get what I'm saying. I just spent 2 days polishing all of my furniture. Okay? You get what I'm saying? Oiling it, cleaning it, and oiling it. I had pledge on everything. For those who have an ear to hear, if you don't go get your old furniture out of the closet and go use it, go to a place and have them work on it or fix it or do what you got to do and learn how to use those recliners. You know how many people right now is watching me don't have no furniture to polish in the first place? Go go practice and polish your furniture. Please don't spell that out for people. If they don't get it, you don't win a prize for figuring out what I'm saying. For those who have an ear to hear, okay? This is a mess. And right now, I'm in a location right now. You need to be practicing with all of your equipment. You need solar. You need shelter. I'm going to even say mobile shelter. So if you ain't got like a bug out trailer or SUV or a van or a nice sized car. You might, even if you got one of those luggage racks that go into your trailer hitch, even if you got one of them luggage containers to go on top of your car rack, stop playing. You better get your provisions in order and start loading things up in buckets. Food, water, shelter, protection, furniture, transportation, power. Better stop playing. You know what I'm seeing? Just so you don't know. You see, people know I don't be lying because you see the same stuff I see. I don't gotta make nothing up. You go into one of them big box stores. Look what's in people's carts. It ain't got nothing to do with the hurricane. It ain't got nothing to do with the flooding. It ain't got nothing to do with the storm. People ain't buying wood right now. People ain't buying screws and nails in the big box store. You know what they buying? Generators. Look, go look. You know me. I can't make this up. Go to any big box store you want. Look at people cart that normally have wood, screws, nails, carpet, um, everything to be in there, right? Doors. Nope. Go look in their cart and watch how many generators you see. Go down the generator aisle. Go down the generator aisle in the big box stores and look at them all sold out. Sold out. Whether it's solar, because all the big box stores is selling all the major solar brands now. All the big box stores now sell EcoFlow, Jackery, and Blue Eddy. All the big box stores do. All of them. Then on the other hand, they selling PowerSmart, Honda, what's the other one? Uh, EcoFlow generator. They everything that's solar and everything that's gas, they're selling it now. They didn't used to do that. They would only have this big box stores only used to have Honda gas generators and Westinghouse. You could and sometimes a Yamaha. Go look now. They selling everything that you can buy online. Westinghouse, PowerSmart, Honda, EcoFlow, all the gas generators, and the same with solar. You think this is a game and you don't want to believe me, and for all the people who don't believe me, just take a trip to the orange box store or take a trip to the blue one and watch what I say. Be in there for about an hour. Ain't no barbecue grills. Ain't nobody buying no barbecue grills, man. Look in front of the big box store and look at all them barbecue grills marked down / clearance prices. They didn't sell none of them around that holiday, around the 4th. Because people too busy buying generators. You want to know why? Everybody's power been out in the South. But this ain't about the storm. This is about the real storm. This is about that concert that's coming. If you if you give a man if you give a man power to control everything, you pretty much made him a false god. Once you give a man power over everything, you've made a false god. You've made a pharaoh. Remember them? You've made an emperor. You've made a king. Now the other flip of that coin is would that man abuse his power? Because we've always had Pharaoh, we've always had kings, we've always had these people in place like that throughout our history. Some abused their power and some did not. Some of them love fighting. Some of them love chaos. I keep telling y'all over and over again about the clown show. You got the Joker and you got Pennywise, and it's going down. Well, listen, for me, it don't matter who's running the circus anymore. It don't matter. It don't even matter, because if one win, it's gonna be a fight. If the other one win, it's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a fight. This is bigger than what most people think. This is much bigger. Everybody think this is just a TV show. This is so huge. This is the biggest situation since them discovering the atom bomb. The destruction that it was caused, the destruction that the atom bomb caused, because you had a lot of little boys playing with toys that they had no idea what it could do. You had little boys playing with their daddy's tools, playing with their daddy power tools. Now, somebody just asked me, was the worldwide outage a coincidence? I did not want to talk about that. And I'm going to tell you why. How many people just heard about the whole system going down? How many people? Raise your hand. Y'all didn't hear from me, did you? How many people heard about that system going down? And all people's stuff was messed up. Yeah. You think that was an accident or a test? Was that an accident or a test? Was it an accident or a test? See, what folks don't really quite want to understand, I'm not saying you don't want to understand. This is how this game is played. They test and see. You ever see a bear? You ever see a relentless, hungry bear? Have you ever, speaking of bears, have you ever seen a relentless, hungry bear? The people will have electrical fence all around the perimeter of the beehives or the food source, whatever. That bear will keep shocking himself over and over and over and over. That bear come back every day and test another piece of that wire to check for weaknesses in that fence. Even a cow does it. A cow will test to try to get out with this part of the fence. That cow keep on going. All them cowboys, they run the range. Part of their job is to see, is there any cows stuck in the fence? But you know why? Because they're in there testing that fence to see the weakness so they can get out. That's what wolves do, animals do. They test the weaknesses of because they want either power, they want food, they want some source of energy. We do the same thing. We test stuff. Look, the farmer don't know the cow is trying to test the fence to get out. The farmer don't know. He don't care. Because all he think, oh, Annabelle the cow is so funny. She always rubbing her head on this post. She must need her head scratched. No, Annabelle the cow is scratching her head on that fence post to see if I keep nudging it, will it rock over so I can get out of here. Because he's trying to turn me into a porterhouse. We are being tested. We're being tested so much that look, every time the lights go out, we don't even care no more. We're used to it. It don't make the news anymore when the lights go out in your city. Do it. They they'll have a longer news report about a dancing dog longer than they will about a power outage. Now, oh, Willie the dolphin has had babies today in the zoo in our city. Am I lying? You'll hear about the dolphin having babies in captivity, and that news report will go on for 10 damn minutes. You talk about a power outage? Back to you, Dave. Power out in the city today. A lot of people was wondering what's going on. We're still trying to figure it out. Back to you, Dave. Now, let's talk about the pandas that just actually had a baby in captivity. They don't care about this stuff no more, man. It's a joke. But they're testing us to see how much you care, how much you were ready. Then they keep telling you every day, and they promise you every day that we're going to have the power grid up in 2 days. 2 days come, they don't have it up. We're going to have the power grid up in the next 4 days. They don't do nothing in 4 days. After a while, they stop telling you when they're going to have the power grid up. And then they have you calling and going down and screaming at the mayor, going to the mayor's office in person and saying, what's going on with the power? Once enough people show up at the mayor's office, that's when they say, okay, cut the power back on for them. It took them over a week to come down here. And you know what they do after they done jotted down that knowledge? They done got the information of how long it took y'all to actually go down there and start clowning about y'all power. They wrote it down. You're a lab rat and you don't even know it. Everything that keep happening and every power outage and every flood and everything, there is not a responder right away. It's a test. They want to see how long it would take before people start giving up hope. How long would it take, or how many people will be erased from the earth before they finally figure out nobody's coming? Listen, it's enough of us around. How can I put it? Collateral damage for testing. Collateral damage. They don't look at you as a human being. You are a test subject. Just like that little white mouse in the cage. Subject number 37 did not make it through the flood. Ooh, look here. Subject number 25 came up with a new method to swim and get out of the flood. Impressive. Number 45, 17, 65, 22, all of them mice did not make it. They dump those mice into the incinerator and go get new subjects. Why on earth do you think you're different than a little white mice? Richie Mack say King Jesus is coming. That's true. But what you gonna do in the meantime? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this for everybody to keep saying Jesus is coming and that's all you say. Like he's Superman. You know what I hear a lot of people say? Jesus is coming. Jesus is coming. Jesus is coming to save me. Jesus is coming to save me. Everybody keeps saying that. But not one time have I heard not one person say, I'm ready for Jesus to come so I can help him. Jesus gonna come and you ain't got no way to help him. Jesus gonna need help too. What do you have? What provisions do you have if Jesus asks you, I need you to help me feed some people. I need you to help me give some people some water. I need you to help me give these people some medical attention. What how are you gonna help Jesus? See, everybody always talking about me, 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 me. He coming to save me. He coming to save me. He coming to save me. What are you gonna do for him? I'm tired of hearing that. That is so fake to me. I know he coming. I know he coming. But what are you doing to prepare for him to come? How are you going to help him? His disciples helped him. They had things in order that Jesus needed so they could help him accomplish his mission and spread his word. But everybody has turned him into super Jesus. They made a Jesus with a cape on his back. So I'm tired of hearing that. Yes, Jesus is coming. But why are you sitting there watching The Price is Right? If Jesus came while you watching The Price is Right, can you feed Jesus? Because I'm sure he gonna be tired when he get here. Do you have a place for him to lay his head so he can get some rest? Do you have a vehicle to help him get around to spread his message? If you don't have any of that stuff, let me tell you something, breaking this back down to an earthly sense, that's called prepping. Do you have any preparations to help our Savior save us? Do you have any way to help our Savior save us? Or is it just all about you? And you think he gonna help you first? That kills me. That cracks me up. Everybody is so high and mighty you don't even realize you smelling your own stank when you say stuff like that. Imagine that. You smelling your own stuff. You ain't thinking about your brothers and sisters. They need help. But you just want help for you and your family. But you don't got nothing to offer him back. No provisions. No nothing. My wife got me watching this movie, and you know what? Jesus go knock on your door and say, hey, I need your help. Hmm? But you Jesus. What you want with me? Jesus come knocking on people's doors and, hey, listen, I need your help. Huh? Me? I'm just a farmer. Or I'm just a fisherman. I know exactly what you are. That's exactly why I need your help. But if you just sitting around watching The Price is Right, what can you do? That's why I'm like, man, stop trying to turn him into super Jesus. That's just terrible to me. So, all I'm saying is get your gear in order. Even if you ain't getting it for yourself, you might want to get it for somebody else. How many people have a loved one or a spouse or family members that don't believe none of this hogwash? How many people got a loved one, family member, spouse that don't believe in getting themselves together, prepping, taking care of nothing, getting nothing in order? Cause I'm hearing a lot about this over and over and over. Your husband think you're crazy. Your wife think you crazy. Your family think you crazy. All because you want a little bit of extra gasoline, an extra generator, for all the stuff that you see going on. Listen, it's people more interested in the basketball game than putting some food away. That's more important to them. But see, that used to kind of trouble me. But I thought about something. Everybody ain't supposed to be able to see it. See, everybody ain't. It feel you can see it. You ever hear about people? They say they can see ghosts, and you like, man, I don't see nothing. Man, he right there. And people call him crazy and stuff, right? This is kind of that. Everybody is not given the gift of understanding any of this. They don't have the senses that you do. So they think it's just a normal day. They don't think nothing is going on. They don't think nothing is going to go wrong. When it wasn't no food in the stores for real, they was like, that's nothing. When people was fighting over tissue paper, oh, them people just coming from the club, they just tripping. Everybody ain't supposed to know. And it's driving you, listen, it's driving you crazy because listen, it's in your face, plain as day. It's almost, you can see that you, how many people, how many people feel like you got some kind of superpower? How many people feel like, what is that? People can predict the future. How many people feel like they can? It's not that you can predict the future. You have the gift of sight to study your surroundings and put two and two together. It's, you think it's so easy because you like, look, that dude, this is how this works. That dude about to walk across the street, but he got on headphones and he looking at his cell phone, and here come a bus. Listen to me, y'all. Listen to me. Listen to this story. It's a man about to cross the street. He got on full muff headphones and he's looking down at his phone and he's walking a dog. A bus is coming down the street at about 60 miles an hour. What's about to happen? Tell me. He got on full headphones, shades, looking at his cell phone, walking a dog. The bus is barreling down the highway at 60 mile an hour. He ain't looking. What's about to happen to this man? You know how many people don't know the answer to that? Do you understand how many people don't have the answer to that question? They like, I mean, what is supposed to happen to him? So what? He got on headphones. So what? He looking down at his phone. So what? He walking his dog. So what? The bus is going 60 mile an hour and can't see him. See, it's a lot of people like, huh? I don't get it. You're not supposed to know. To me and you, it was simple. That was a simple question, right? Simple. He's about to be erased. A bus going 60 mile an hour. They don't need to call the ambulance. They need to call the street sweeper. Right? Okay. That was easy for you, right? That was an easy one to answer, correct? Very easy question. You don't know how many people have no idea. Like, how did y'all figure that out? How did y'all get him getting hit by the bus from wearing headphones, looking down at his phone, walking a dog? That is the same discernment that you have when you see stuff around in society like, wait a minute, why is them people all worshiping this one dude? What did he do for them to make them worship? Okay, that's crazy. Why is these people giving this dude all their money? That's peculiar. Why is these people starting to hate me just because I don't really rock with that dude? Uh-oh. I need to get myself together. Simple. Ain't no food in the stores. Okay, I need to start stocking up and supplying for if this happens again. Hey, there's been a boiled water advisory. Boil your water advisory. That means I need to put my own water away and get some pills to get ready to sanitize the water if I need to drink it in an emergency like this. You'll be surprised how many people don't get that. You think what happened when that system went down was a fluke? It was a test. Every time these lights go out, don't nobody come helping nobody do it. You don't hear nothing about nobody helping nobody, coming knocking on doors, making sure they're okay. I'm talking about the man, the system. Dang. Your neighbors coming knocking on your door and see if you're okay, but not them. Now, they're supposed to have a system in order for every time something like this happens, a natural emergency or something, to have come and knock on doors like the old days and tell everybody, y'all need to be out the house in 10 minutes. They don't even do that no more, do they? They don't even sound a tornado alarm no more. Remember the big horn? They don't even do that no more. We used to have a tornado or a hurricane siren that used to go off all the time. They used to test it. They used to go off for no reason. You'd be like, oh, they must be testing. It would only stay on for a couple of minutes and go off. And then they'll announce it was just a test. They don't do that anymore. It used to be a test on the radio all the time. They don't do that anymore. It used to be a test on your TV set all the time to make sure this was only a test. Beep. They don't do that no more either. You ain't thought about it, huh? Nobody even think about it. It been gone so long, people don't even hear it no more. The the uh the weather broadcasting system. We're going to conduct a test. This is only a test. You don't hear that no more, do you? On social media, on television, on the radio, nowhere. Nobody tornado sirens is going off. Nothing. I ain't heard mine in I don't know how long. Years, I believe. I think my son was in was that elementary school last time I heard it, and now he's a graduate. So all I'm saying is, please get yourself in order. If you don't do nothing else, if you don't do nothing else, let me just show you. I can show you better than I can tell you. How, how many people know how to play the banjo? How many people know how to play the banjo? Anybody? Okay. If you don't know how to play the banjo, if you don't know how to play the banjo, you better get somebody that knows how to play the banjo and have them teach you everything they know. This is not a game. This is not a game. What did they say? And it will not be televised. Trust me. Oh, don't trust me. Don't listen to me. Do whatever you want to. But I'm telling you right now, if you ain't got your provisions in order, if you ain't got your food, you ain't got your water, you ain't got your banjo, shelter, transportation, let me just get you hip to something real quick, just in case you don't know. They got theirs. They all have theirs and they are ready to use it. Because when they was trying to set that stage up and doing the mic test and everything, they were prepared to rock the party. They were prepared to rock the party. They brought a whole bunch of uh, party favors too for a couple of the people on stage. And they was gonna rock their world. They just got away in the nick of time. They didn't get their world rocked because they escaped in the nick of time. Look, they got theirs. They stay prepared. See, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something where I want to really get into this. And I want y'all to understand, you need to even the score. It's a lot of people out here trying to bring a slingshot to let me back this up to a fist fight. I'm trying to say this without saying it. Everybody think they gonna come up here and negotiate and talk it out. It's a lot of people out there that want to rock the party. They done talking. They done negotiating. They even having little conferences talking about we done talking, we done negotiating. This the way it's gonna be, and this the way we want it. Period. And we still trying to hash it out. We still trying to talk. It's gonna be okay. Look, let's be friends. Come on, let's be pals. You know what? I'm gonna give you some advice that my mama gave me. With my mama, I get in a fight at school, and I'm like, I come home, I'm all bruised and beat up. She said, "What happened to you?" They beat me up, they jumped me, they beat me. She said, "What you do?" I was swinging, I was trying to hit them. You know, I had my guards up like Dad taught me and everything, but they just kept hitting. She said, "Your guards up." Listen to me. Your mama told you this too, didn't she? What you mean you put your guards up? What they was hitting you with? A stick? She said, "Baby, listen. You punch, bite, scratch, pull, yank, rip, and look around you and find anything you can find and use it." You know what I said? That's not fair though. Was it fair when they hit you in the back with a stick? Was it fair when they hit you in the head with a bottle? I said, no. Sometimes you actually do gotta get grimy. There's people out there don't plan on fighting fair, man. We seeing it right now. You seeing it. They ain't playing fair. You can't win A game when everybody is cheating. The referee is cheating. The goalie is cheating. The other teammates is cheating. Some of the audience is cheating for the teammates. You can't win with people like that. You ever seen Space Jam? They couldn't beat them aliens, man. They couldn't beat them aliens fair and square. If you ever seen Space Jam with Michael Jordan, you can't beat the aliens fair and square. You gotta play like the aliens is playing. And that's what's happening now. We still trying to be friends with people. We still trying to do stuff like, hey, man, I'm your buddy. I'm your pal. It's okay. Come on, let's shake on it. You understand what I'm saying? In the days to come, the stuff that's gonna be happening, if you not ready with your provisions and you're not prepared to get grimy, you might not make it. You may be one of them ones that ain't gonna pull it off. Believe what I'm telling you. You see the same thing I see. And for the people that don't see it, I will pray for you. That system didn't go down for no reason. Every time one of these major systems go down, you don't hear nothing else about it. I'm not gonna name none of them, but I want you to think about that. Every time a major system go down, whether it's a cell phone system, it's a power grid, you listen, you don't hear nothing else about it. If you really truly think about it, for real, they're using our lives and using it just like it's one of those. You know how McDonald's got the monopoly? Win a brand new car, win $1 million. Scratch here on your cup and see if you won. The only people win that McDonald's thing is they win a free cup of coffee or something. No, you don't hear about nobody winning $1 million. You don't hear about nobody winning the brand new car, do you? Have you ever in your life heard about anybody scratching the McDonald's cup and actually winning the $1 million? In 51 years, I've never seen a news report that said somebody won $1 million or a brand new car from scratching the cup on coffee. Have anybody? Anybody? 51 years worth. I've never. They always play it every year. McDonald's Monopoly. Who wins every year then? Somebody gotta win. Why don't they announce it? The game just goes away. The game just disappears. That's how they do every power outage, every grid down, every levee that bust, every a flooding situation. You will hear about it and then it disappear. And they tested you with the McDonald's thing. They want to see how many people gonna finally say, man, who won the $1 million? Cause I'm still buying this coffee and I'm still scratching. Think this is a game. This is a big rat maze and we the rats. They're trying to see how long it take you to get through the maze to get the cheese. The first rat out is the winner. Then you got a bunch of rats still stuck in the maze. Guess what happened to them rats? The first rat that makes it out the maze gets the cheese. He gets to go back into his cage. The rest of the rats that's still lost in the maze, guess what happens to them? They go to the incinerator because these rats is stupid. We want the smartest rats we can get. Or those rats we put and corral into a certain place. and keep them together all stupid. We like it like that. I'm just telling you, prepare yourself, get yourself together, get your food, your water, get organized. Get organized. They organizing. Would you be wrong to be organizing too? They got their provisions. Would you be wrong for getting your provisions together too? They hold little secret meetings about what they gonna do and where they gonna meet and how they gonna initiate certain stuff. Would you be wrong if you did it too? You need to be locating and finding your people, finding your squad, the people that's gonna rock with you when it all pop off. Now, I'm gonna tell you something else too. Me and a real good friend of mine just had a real serious conversation. And before I leave, I need to tell you this. When you go out here and you're putting together your squad and you finding your people you rock with when the stuff pop off, remember one thing. And my homeboy is listening right now, I'm sure, if he in here. It sure don't everybody that look like you ain't you. Tim Scott. It's a lot of Tim Scotts out there. Choose wisely. When you putting your group together, remember, it's a lot of Tim Scotts out there with them baby teeth. Pay attention. Look just like us. Look just like you. Look just like me. Not me. Somebody can end this by saying Kendrick Lamar's song, please. What's Kendrick Lamar's song? It's a bunch of Tim Scotts out there before you go getting yourself all gussied up and ready to go. Tim not like us. With that being said, everybody, I love you. Prepare yourself for any and everything. Please be safe. Take care of your people. Find your squad. Find your people. Find your locations and prepare for any and everything. They not like us, man. With that being said, to my brother that had the conversation with me, y'all think this is a game. It don't matter who win or who lose, man. Everybody about to get in a big fight. A lot of those people got a lot to prove. That's dangerous. They've been talking shit for a long time. So they ain't gonna let it die. They got to prove that they bout it. No matter who get erased or not, they got to prove that they really bout it. It's dangerous. With that being said, Live Farmer 73, I love you, and I'm out. They not like us. Tim Scott, you not like us, dude. It's a whole bunch of other ones, too. It disgusts me, man. Everybody have a wonderful night. Love you, and I'm out. Peace.